Right. Good morning, all. So, today the word of the day is Surah, right? The word of the day is Surah, right? And Surah means, in essence, is a chapter, right? It's a chapter. So, there are 114 chapters in the Quran, right? 114 chapters in the Quran, right? So a surah is a chapter, 114 chapters in the Quran, right? And what a surah is a boundary, right? It's basically a boundary. So that's what a chapter is. It starts somewhere, it ends somewhere, right? It starts somewhere and it ends somewhere. So it's a boundary, a fence, right? Saying that, okay, this is the start of one revelation which took place somewhere in the world, and it's the end of the revelation. And the next chapter, this is the start of this revelation, this is the end of this revelation. That's as simple as it is. What a surah is, right? So that's the conversation for today. So it's separate, it's supposed to be separate lessons, right? Though there are a lot of repetitions within the Quran, right? So you find that some lessons bleed into other lessons, some chapters bleed into other chapters, right? So there are repetitive themes within the Quran. So the aim is to just bring it into some kind of sense making, right? Um, through eliminating the repetitions within the book. And you just have to say something once and that's it, right? You just have to say something once and leave it as that, right? There's no need to be repeating the same things within all the different chapters and so on. So a surah is a fence, a boundary, right? Just like how I have been insulated against stupid people, right? Who want to use artificial intelligence technologies, right? Artificial intelligence technologies to infiltrate this entire world so that they could take over the world. We're not on that, right? We are not on that, right? We are not on that, right? The abuse of artificial agenda technologies, right, to infiltrate people in this world so that a certain group of people could take over the world. They want to turn everybody into robots, be able to sit behind a computer, type things, and you follow that, right? That's how dread it is out here, right? You, they put in nanobots in you. They sitting behind on a laptop, on a computer system, typing what you doing, right? Or what you should do, and you just following that, right? That's how dread these systems is out there. That's how dread it is out there, right? So that's what we are trying to insulate ourselves from, right? That's what we are trying to insulate ourselves from and return to independent thought, right? Return to independent thought and independent thinking, right? Return to yourself, taking back control of your own mind, right? Taking back control of your own mind from people who are a group of people or robots. So the fight is against the robots in the world, right? The fight is against the actual robots in the world, right? Meaning those who want to use nanobots, right? Nanobots, we are putting up a fence or a boundary against those people, right? People who want to use artificial intelligence technologies, nanobots, insert it into us. If that is their intention at the highest level, to insert it into us to either one make us immortal or one eradicate groups of people, right? That is what we are inserting our boundary up against, right? That is where the fence is, right? Otherwise I don't have no issue with nothing and anybody in this life, but that is a different kind of evil, right? So that's the conversation of today. What is a surah? It is a boundary, it is a chapter, it is a fence, right? You close some chapters. When some chapters close, you open other chapters, right? So good. Have a great day, everybody.